the day. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Stevens. That one deep for London. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Stevens. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Handoff now to Robinson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. (7-7) our score after 1. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Stevens steps away to his left. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Running the counter, Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. The Falcons at 9-3 here on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the gun on third down, Stevens able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Stevens. High throw, but the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Stevens to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive, Stevens. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. To throw again, Stevens. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Stevens being chased out left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know, and most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with, and there's a completion right there.
This is caught by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Stevens working, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And that, Charles, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, Stevens. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Stevens buying time to his left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Throwing on first down. Stevens. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 68 yards. Prime example there of how his height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football, oftentimes that big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver has to elevate or extend, now he has a clear path to the football with the defender usually on his back.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Off play action. Stevens. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Keith Smith from a yard out. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen,
the Falcons ready to take over. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stevens forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, going back to Patterson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Stevens. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On first down, Stevens. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. It was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. And that's caught inside the 30. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On first and 10, Stevens. That is incomplete. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Atlanta, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.